Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DESFAM Tea Talk. The countdown has already begun. Make sure to like and comment and give us a thumbs up. We encourage everyone to use the live chat during the stream. The live stream will begin in just a few moments. Thank you.
Hello DESFAM and welcome to our DESFAM Tea Talk live stream, guys. I'm so happy, so excited to be back here again with everybody. Hope everybody had an exciting weekend. I know I did. I know I had a wonderful Father's Day weekend. It was a nice time away. It was a nice vacation. It was a nice getaway for the entire family. We certainly loved it. We also had a great time going to Disneyland also over the weekend as well too. And just celebrating, being able to get out and just enjoy everything that Disney has to offer again once all those spectaculars came back. So today we have a lot of stuff to discuss, guys. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the like, make sure to hit the subscribe, and join us on the chat, guys. I love to hear everybody on the chats, and I love to interact with you guys. So please go right ahead, guys, and chat with us tonight, guys. I'll be more than happy to read off your guys' comments and you guys' stuff on your chats. Oh my goodness. So where do we begin? So a lot of stuff going on over the weekend. We definitely need to discuss this. A lot of stuff going on with Disney, a lot of stuff going on in the world, a lot of stuff going on with the DESFAM. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's go ahead and let's get started, guys. If you guys are listening to us on our podcast, thank you so much, guys, for joining us on our podcast. We appreciate it. Hey, our first one, Amanda Gonzalez says, "Hey Dave, happy belated Father's Day." Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Amanda. That means a lot to us, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, fam, look at this. Just a guy and a girl, Javier and Celeste. Thank you so much. We's here. So let's get started, guys, with a little bit of insider stuff going on with the DESFAM. So over the weekend, actually last Wednesday, was Miranda's birthday. I'm not going to say how old she is because she'll kill me. But it was her birthday. And of course, she's like the Kardashians. She likes to celebrate more than just on her birthday. She likes to celebrate all month long. So we went ahead and did that. We went ahead and got ourselves a little getaway, a 4-day weekend for us. And it was a lot of fun. And then I took Miranda to the Ivy. Now, the Ivy's in West Hollywood. I want to say West Hollywood, Beverly Hills. It's in a very bougie and upscale area. And let me tell you guys, the food is amazing there. The service is amazing. The quality is amazing of everything that you have there. But it's a star-studded restaurant. That's where all the celebrities used to go. If you guys watched the actual episode, you guys will see just a little sneak peek as to how many celebrities I've gotten there. And just the type of A-lister celebrities that actually go there. In recent years, the place has been a little bit slower than usual. We used to see celebrities come out there all the time. We used to see TMZ come out there all the time, E-News, all kinds of stuff going on. But for whatever reason, and that's how it is in Hollywood. It's more like in Hollywood, it's just like, a restaurant is cool for only a certain amount of time, and then something else opens up, and then now that's the hot spot, and then that kind of dies down, and then there's a new hot spot that opens up. So I guess it's all going around this track. So Amanda on the chat, she says, "Yay, we grubbed it for her B-Day too. Sorry that they missed the beach. It's all right. It's okay. No worries. No harm, no foul. It's all good. We'll have Disneyland later on, and we'll also have ourselves a little beach getaway. Summer just started. Don't worry about it. Don't even trip. It's all good. But yeah. So speaking about the lobster, so we definitely got some comments on that lobster that Miranda got. My goodness, was that a dish? And it was a whole lobster, guys. So from what I know is that they make the pasta there by hand, by their chefs, and then it just comes served to you in this spectacular, like, beautiful bowl and it's just fresh lobster, and it's whole lobster. It's not like it's cut up. It's not gonna it's in a can or you have no idea where it's at. But oh my goodness, it was so amazing, and I didn't even eat it. I just tried it. Miranda went ahead. She got lucky. She ate it. She had a couple drinks. She really enjoyed herself. So it was all good stuff, guys. So I'm really glad she really enjoyed herself. And then we took her out to, a little bit of drive around West LA. We took her to the beach. We went out to Disneyland for Father's Day. So we all had a very, very good time. The baby had a great time as well, too. Layla, of course, she always loves going out and doing all kinds of fancy stuff with us. She's our princess. Well, what can we say? We raised her right. So moving on forward, guys. So like I said, we did manage to visit the Magic Kingdom. We were at Disneyland Park and Disney's California Adventure on Sunday, and we checked it out. And guess what we got our hands on? We would never in a million years thought that we would have got one of these things, guys. But we got the 10th anniversary Mater popcorn bucket. You know how easy it was to get it? I thought we were gonna have to stand in line for a couple of hours. I thought we were gonna have to bribe somebody to stand in line for us, something. And all Miranda had to do, she just went on the Disneyland app and did a pre-order on it. Just ordered it up. We came by, picked it up, just like we would pick up a churro, just like we would pick up anything, but it was at the Cozy Cone and all that. So it was so awesome. And Layla, she loves it. She's been playing with it all day long. This whole entire weekend, ever since we got it, guys. So let me tell you, I thought for whatever reason it was going to be so much harder to get because these things, they sell out. I mean, these things are like the Hunger Games of merch. Like, they sell out so quick, and it's almost ridiculous, but it's just, I don't know. Well, either way, we got one. We got lucky, guys. And stay tuned, guys, because we might do some giveaways in the near future. So, yeah. You guys see that? I winked. No? If you're on the podcast, I winked. So, you guys know now. So, either way, guys. So, that'd be kind of fun to check out. See what other kind of merch we get our hands on. But we have an all-new vlog coming out with our Disneyland adventures. We did a complete merch search. Miranda went all out. She got herself a bunch of merch. We got a bunch of cool stuff, cool toys. When we went to Disneyland on Sunday, guys, we pretty much cleaned out the whole entire Disney store. At least that's what I like to say, the world of Disney store. Not really, but, we did drop a few bucks there. But check out our video. It drops tomorrow, our vlog about a Disneyland merch search or merch sweep. Then about 9 a.m. tomorrow and all that good stuff. So we'll see what we got. So moving forward, guys. So, Father's Day is a big day for me, right? But it's a day where I'd rather just be with my family, having a great time. You know what I'm saying? I just love being with my family. And yes, even Alejandro, welcome to the chat. I did get sunscreen in my eyes. It sucks. This was at the beach when I was doing the live. I could barely see it. It looked like I was crying the whole entire time. I get emotional. That's probably me. But either way, it's one of those things where I love just taking out the family for Father's Day and being with them. And that's all that matters to me. And if I get anything small or big or whatever, then that's just an added bonus, but I'm not looking for anything. I'm just looking for just some quality time with my family, and that's all that I love, and that's all I appreciate. And what better than to be with my family at the happiest place on earth? Well, guess what? I was a happy camper because the new Buzz Lightyear movie just came out. And Disneyland had the new merch. They had the Lightyear merch. They had the Buzz Gauntlet. Holy moly, look at this thing. This thing is huge. It's like a huge Buzz Lightyear hand that wraps around your drink, but I was vlogging off of it and I was doing a live with it. It was so much fun, guys. I loved it. It was great. I can't believe, I actually was able to get my hands on one of those too. There you go. It happened again. It was like lightning struck twice for me. This is insane. It was crazy. But anyways, I got one and I've been playing with it. I still have it too. Look at this. This thing's so cool. This thing is huge. I love it. I love it. And it comes with like a little laser or whatever that you activate on the bottom. A little light that turns on. It is so cool to play with. It was $30, guys. It's not cheap. Space Ranger equipment is not very cheap, especially at Disneyland. But hey, it's mine. I love it. The baby plays with it. It's all good. I'll let her play with it, just as long as she treats it well. I'm sure she will, but it's all good. Amanda's over there laughing. She loves it. It's so cool. Yeah, I wish you had one too, right? Ha, you're jealous. You're probably jealous. It's all good. So, yeah. So it was, like I said, it was just a lot of fun, just being out there at Disneyland and stuff like that. So speaking about being out in Disneyland, so me and Miranda and the baby, we're just coming into the park. We were just fresh out of our hotel. We were tired from the beach still. And I look over, and right by the, Amanda says she's jealous. And we look over by the Brea Kitchen bakery, actually, right before we go into Disneyland, right next to the topiaries that they have. And I spot none other than Fresh Bakes Dave from Fresh Bake Disney. So giving him a good shout out. He was a really nice guy. Shook his hand, talked for about a minute or so. Got a quick picture, guys. But either way, I know he's out there doing his vlog too, and wished him a happy Father's Day because I know he's a father. So I was really lucky. So if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys check out Fresh Bake Disney. Really nice guy, Dave. Really, this guy's like a super insider at Disneyland. This guy has dedicated his whole entire career to following Disney now. He's a full-time vlogger for his channel. So make sure you guys give him some support and some love out there as well too, guys. So Fresh Baked at Disney with Dave. And Dave, he's my tocayo. So I had to go say hi. It's all good, right? So yeah, I mean, it was just I don't know what to say. It was like a fun day, and there's also stuff that we're going to discuss too that kind of I want to discuss with everybody, especially all the Disney fans out there and everybody joining the live stream. But let's kind of move forward a little bit. So also too, we're working on this vlog, and it'll be hopefully up by this weekend. We actually got some reservations. We were able to get into the Magic Key Terrace at Disney's California Adventure. This is only specifically for Magic Key holders. You have to make reservations, but you go. We went up there, and they had some great drinks, great service, and the ambiance was amazing. The patio area and the whole terrace, it's just amazing and beautiful view of Disney's California Adventure. Beautiful panorama. But I wish they had like real food. The foods are more like appetizers and samples. They had a very beautiful charcuterie plate, and they had a really amazing bone marrow and macaroni and cheese plate that we ate. Oh my goodness! And I wish I had the corn dog lobster. Yeah, you heard me right. Corn dog lobsters. It's kind of weird, but I wish I would have tried it, but we didn't. But it was awesome. But make sure you guys check out the vlog coming up on the DESFAM food. We got that coming up. Hopefully it'll be live on YouTube on Friday night or so. Actually, Friday morning. No, excuse me. Over the weekend on Saturday. I'm forgetting it's Wednesday today, and I'm on the live stream, right? So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We did a full review on the service, the drinks, and I actually got some stuff off the menu. There's two things that are off the menu. These two drinks, and I was able to get one of them. And it was completely delicious, but make sure, like I said, all the details will be inside that vlog coming up over the weekend, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So as we kind of move forward a little bit throughout the whole thing, okay, so Buzz Lightyear the movie from Disney just came out. It's in theaters, whatever, and from what I understand, it didn't do too well on the box office. The box office, it kind of farted in there. It wasn't what they expected. They expected lines, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You're being a movie that's premiering on Father's Day weekend, which is typically a holiday when people don't go to movie theaters. They usually go out to the beach and do summer stuff. It's the beginning of summer. There's so much more going on, and then the guy that you guys have playing Buzz, which is the actual Buzz Lightyear or the Lightyear, doesn't look nothing like him at Disneyland. We didn't catch him. We didn't see him. It's just one of those things. So Amanda, if you guys go to the chat, Amanda says that she's seen about half of it. Her daughter, Lennox, couldn't stay quiet. Hey, what can you do? You're at a Disney movie. I wouldn't stay quiet either. I'm pretty sure Layla would have done the same. But without giving us any spoilers, Amanda, tell us, or if you could just put in the chat a little bit, what you thought it was, or like, what did you think about the whole entire movie? Like, did you think like it was more of a silly kids movie, or was it more like Disney getting serious now? Kind of like emotional kind of movie like that. Like, what do you think? So we'll wait for her to catch up on the chat. But yeah, I mean, the character they have at Disneyland walking around, he looks like a college, prom king walking around in a NASA outfit. Looks absolutely nothing like Buzz Lightyear. I look more like Buzz Lightyear you put me in the costume than the guy that they got walking around Disney. So Disney, if you guys need me, you guys let me know. I'm off on the weekends. Give me a call. We'll get your checkbook out. We'll talk some numbers. It's all good. I mean, look at this. If you compare, if you look, I mean, I got the chin, got the hair. All I need is a little kitty cat right here on the side. Yeah, see? I already got the hand. But, yeah, so, I mean, I guess I kind of look like Buzz Lightyear, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if people mistake me every once in a while in the theme park for it, but it's all good. So Amanda says that she thought that the beginning was definitely more serious than she thought. But Lennox kept asking for Woody. Of course she did, poor thing. It was one of those things where she thought she was at a Toy Story movie, and Woody and Jesse and all the rest of the gang from Toy Story never showed up. But she said it was a way too slow for the little ones, if you ask her. Not sure how the other half went. And then just a guy and a girl says, I like twins. Yep. There you go, bro. I swear, I could be like the alternate. If they had a stunt show, I'd probably be like the stunt guy for Buzz Lightyear. Definitely do look just like Buzz Lightyear. So anyways, forward guys. So I hope Disney kind of, I know they start launching a lot of out there as well too. You guys will see on the vlog tomorrow morning. That the merch is out there already at the World of Disney and inside the Disneyland, Disney's California Adventure for the Buzz Lightyear movie. So they're trying to create all this hype for it. But I guess it fell short. But you know what though? They're not telling you the story of Buzz Lightyear. They're telling you the story of the actual hero that became the Buzz Lightyear craze. Try explaining that to a 3-year-old or a 2-year-old or a 1-year-old. So, and they're still gonna ask you for Woody. When is Woody gonna come up? Hey, maybe they should do one for Woody. Who knows? So, okay, guys. So here's the thing. Here is what I want you guys to participate. I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys on the chat a quick poll, and I want everybody to participate before we get into this discussion right here. But the poll is that do you think that Disney magic is still in the theme parks? Now, I'm going to give everybody a quick chance to vote. Here we go. The voting has started. Now, what I mean is by the Disney magic, I mean the Disney cast members. I know the parades and the shows are back, but does it feel like Disney? Does it feel like it's magic? Does it feel like the cast members are going above and beyond and being amazing, giving you that Disney feel, making your stay and your visit very memorable, just being super delightful with everything? So I want you guys to go ahead and poll on that one. Let's see. So far we have 100% with 2 votes say yes. I don't know. May have a different experience for you guys, but all right. So we'll end the poll right there. So we'll say everybody says yes. And then Amanda, of course, she says that she got hit real hard by the Disney magic. And she asked Miranda, of course. And we hope to show you some of the Disney magic, but we hope that the cast members are on the same playing field as us. So, all right. So let's kind of have a little discussion here. So, for cast members, we understand that they are the people that make the magic. Walt Disney said, you can have the most beautiful place in the world, but it takes the people to make it magical. And sure enough, and for years, Disneyland has had the best customer service, the best, experiences, the best everything that you could possibly experience with anything related to, to customer interaction, to the atmosphere, to the whole entire Disney, portraying the whole Disney show. Now, when you take that all of that's out there with Disney, I think I don't know if it's because maybe Disney had to hire people in a hurry and they're not really fully training them on the Disney traditions, on the Disney experience, on the whole Disney vibe. But it seems so much more different for me, especially in the last few visits that I've been to Disneyland. And I'll give you a great example. So, by the way, shout out to Just a Girl and a Guy, Celeste and Javier. Thank you for joining us, guys, for a drink and for joining us at Disney's California Adventure for Father's Day. That was the best Father's Day companionship I could hope for. Nothing but Disney fans and just positive people, and then just just a fun experience. We'll get Celeste a drink that she actually likes. We were being adventurous. We said, hey, you'll see in the vlog, but I don't want to give a spoiler out. But we had Celeste try one of the drinks at the PIM Test Lab kitchen, and she wasn't exactly a big fan of it. We thought it sounded pretty good. So we had her get the honors of trying it first. Obviously, it wasn't the best, so I'm sorry. But either way, next time we'll get you one of your favorites. But either way, going back to the whole entire story. So as we were there, we were getting our drinks, and then one of the drinks that Miranda did purchase, she said it. I believe it had some kind of either like some candy floating in it. And then when Miranda got the drink and she was drinking it, all of the candy or the Pop Rocks floated all the way down. So when Miranda went to ask the cast member if they actually put Pop Rocks in the drink or not, they gave her a pretty stern answer. So that was one. Two, I got a very stern answer when I asked them if they could put some boba in the drink for the baby. The baby, come on, she's a toddler. She loves wanting to be like the adults. Obviously, we're not going to give her alcohol or the boba that are swimming in our alcoholic drinks. So we just asked them if they could just put a little bit of boba, in a drink for Alea. And the answer was no. It was a very stern no. It was a no, sir. I'm sorry. We're not able to. We've been advised not to, or whatever. Give me a story that the children can't handle the PIM test kitchen because of blah blah blah. Give me a Disney story. Make it fun. Make it fun to tell me no. But they were just like, no, we can't. I'm sorry. It was very abrupt and very rude. And I'm like, this isn't very Disney that I've noticed. And then we also got the same thing when we were at Oga's Cantina at one of the bartenders at Oga's Cantina in Batu in Star Wars Land. When we first walked in there, Miranda asked him, hey, what would you recommend? And the guy was just like, he sighed. It looked like he was pissed off. He didn't want to be there. And he was like, well, what do you want to drink? Like, he was very rude. And we're like, is that part of the act? I mean, are these bartenders supposed to be like, kind of like, rudish like that? Whatever. Yeah. This guy was like a bartender Karen almost. And even Amanda said it, so that's rude. I would have straight Karen on them. Actually, they were being Karen on us. They were just being rude. And I was like, this isn't part of Disney. And then just kind of what made me really think about the whole Disney experience was when we walked, my daughter, she sees any character, she screams out their name. She saw Spider-Man out there doing a meet and greet, and he had a little bit of a line, and I'm pretty sure, they only have a certain amount of time that they're out there because it's hot and they're in the costumes and doing, meet and greets for the folks. But, we asked him, hey, is there any way we can get just a quick photo with Spider-Man or whatever? He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He's leaving, blah, 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 because he's boss and this and that, and he calls it. Okay, the guy gave me a very, forward answer. He was very, very pushy, very in demand. And then when I asked him again, one more time, guys, I'm like, hey, can we just do it, please, really quick? And then we just kind of wanted to test him, too. We kind of said, hey, it's our daughter's birthday. Do you mind? The guy's, oh, well, a lot of people here are celebrating, too. But no, he's leaving, and he's the boss. Wow. First thing out of Miranda's mouth was, so much for the Disney magic today. And, I started saying, I'm like, well, if he thinks that Spider-Man is boss, then who's Bob Chapek? Isn't that the boss of everybody? I mean, those are the things that I'm talking about, guys. I mean, I understand that not all cast members are like that. Don't get me wrong, please. I know cast members there. They've been there for years, and they're back, and thank God they came back. They're awesome. They're hardworking. They provide, the Disney magic. And then there's some that completely made the Disney magic just amazing for us. And their interactions with us, and then just the way that they are, and their kindness, and everything else, which is awesome and amazing. But what the heck is going on, guys? What the heck is going on? Why can't everybody be on the same playing field and just kind of be, be happy? You're working for the happiest place on earth. You guys are working at the coolest place, that people would give an arm and a leg just to be there all day long, and you get paid to be there. I understand it's probably not the same as a part guest, but you guys are there all day long making memories. Why not make the best of it and get paid for it and have a smile and just have a great day? why work there if you're going to be grumpy unless you're going to be dressed as grumpy? You know what I'm saying? Amanda said it best. Amanda gets it, and she just became a Disney fan not too long ago. So, I mean, there's just a lot to it. So, and then on my last little Kanye rant of the day, on our live stream here, guys. So, Disneyland annual pass holders. Okay, so this is the thing that's really stressing me out right now. So, pass holders, right? Our passes are going to be expiring in the next 2 months, 3 months, for some. What are we going to do? We have received no information about notifications, about renewals. We haven't received anything yet. The Disneyland Resort hasn't put out anything. There's been questions that have been asked. There's been no answers, no words yet, nothing going on at the moment. And that kind of worries me, guys. So let me just kind of put this in everybody's head just to get it to understand. Disney said that the reservation system is not going nowhere, because the reservation system really does help the Disneyland Resort. I don't know if it helps it in a logistical way, with staffing, with employees, with the way that the park operates, with financial situation. I don't know. I don't work for Disney. I'm not there counting beans, whatever it is that they do with the reservation system. But the way that I see it is, every theme park, when we first opened back from the pandemic closures, had a reservation system to limit the amount of tickets that were sold, that they were selling. Well, obviously, if you're the venue selling the tickets, then you would put a limit, right, as to how many tickets you can sell for the day. But they put the reservation system so that way they can control the crowds, they can do social distancing, they can do the whole entire bit. I get it. That's all gone. Social restrictions are gone. There's no more 6 feet. There's no more waiting in line. There's no more wearing masks. All that stuff is gone. Everybody's good. It's at your own risk. Everybody got the shot already. It's all good. The government's already following you and figuring out what you do day to day. Who cares, right? But why does Disney still have the reservation system? Why deny somebody the opportunity to go to a Disney theme park and drop money at their parks when they want to, when Disney is going to sit there and forecast it by setting up a reservation to know that you're going there tomorrow? Does that make sense? So look at it this way. So if I had $100 today because I wanted to go to Disneyland right now and spend those $100, because I'm going to be forced to spend money at Disneyland, whether if I'm a pass holder or not. I still have to pay for parking. I still have to pay for food and drinks and all that stuff. It should be very easy to understand that. Why does Disney deny my money? Does that make sense? If I have $100 in my pocket and I want to go to Disneyland, I should be able to go to Disneyland, not have to make a reservation or having a reservation available. Now, if there's no reservations, then Disneyland just missed out on $100 of revenue for me. Make sense? But now they're limiting people, and I understand the whole thing where they have like the right mixture of annual pass holders and they have ticketed people and stuff like that. But Disneyland's still busy no matter what. It doesn't matter if you put a restriction. It doesn't matter if you stop selling tickets at a certain hour. Disneyland is going to be packed no matter what, and that's just what it's about. Disneyland's going to always stay busy, guys, because it's Disneyland. It's freaking awesome. It's a great product, even with the cast members. But let's see what Debbie has to say. Debbie says, I hear you with the attitudes. They should be a lot better. After all, they're around children. Absolutely, 100%. I definitely agree. But they also notice that the people are very snippy and real bad attitudes everywhere, too. Yes, it could be too, but before with Disneyland, they used to teach them about in traditions, the cast members as to how to behave and how to act. Especially when you had a rude guest, when you had somebody giving you this kind of answer. This is the type of response that you should rebuttal with. This is how you deal with this customer. This is how you deal with this guest. This is how you deal with this situation. Now, I noticed too that Disneyland has gone very, very light on their dress code, because the haircuts that I've seen at Disneyland are not exactly the clean cut, Walt Disney haircuts that I've seen before at the park. I've seen that. I've seen cell phones in back pockets. I've seen a lot of flirting going on. I've seen a lot of stuff that was a big no-no in years past. I understand that we're now more culturally acceptable to a lot of things and all that good stuff, and I understand that, and that's not a problem. Please don't get me wrong, that is not a problem at all. But what I'm saying is, when you have hair, like if you just woke up out of bed and you just kind of put water in your hair and then you just put your badge on, you went to work, that says a lot about you, especially when you allow your cast members or your cast to go on stage areas at Disneyland, and that's what they're performing for, and that's how they're behaving in front of their guests, which is us. So Amanda says maybe they need to rehire after the pandemic and just grab everyone that they could do. Yeah, that they fill positions. Absolutely. Disneyland wanted to reopen. They had a very short amount of time, and they just pretty much said, hey, if you want to work at Disneyland and you're able to work here, great. Here's a physical, here's a drug test, here's an application. Let us know where we pay you. Let us know where you want us to direct deposit you. That's probably how it went down, and I'm pretty sure that's how it was. And they just got everybody and they trained them, and it just kind of fell from there. Guaranteed 100%. That's probably how, what happened. As the time passed, I think they just started kind of filling up positions as they went on. Okay, great. Oh, you want to work at food? Great. Okay, good. Oh, you want to work at attractions? No problem. Oh, entertainment's your thing. Okay, great. I remember before, it used to be very, very hard to get into Disney, and then they were very selective. You had to do all this stuff, and you had to present a clean cut and all this good stuff. I mean, it was just crazy. Let's see let's go back to our chat. Let's see. It says maybe they'll clean a house in a year or so to continue to make a comeback from this whole pandemic. Amanda says that. And then Debbie Diaz says, yeah, I'm really surprised. I never expected Disneyland to change that always has been the happiest place to escape the society world. Absolutely. And I hope they do change it. You know what? Like I said, I know there's cast members out there that work extremely hard. They're good workers. They provide magic for their guests every day, and I commend them. I completely applaud them. But with Disney, I know Disney does look at our vlogs, and they do look at our social media, and we'll have proof of that hopefully in the next few weeks. But I know they do listen to us, guys. We're not ranting. We're not complaining because we want more for free, because we want more out of the company. We want the company what it used to be before the pandemic. I know life has changed. I know a lot of things have changed, guys. To give you one quick example as to how the world has changed, and we just kind of have lived with it, and obviously for certain reasons. But before 9/11, when before you walked in to a concert area or to a place of large crowds or stuff like that, did you ever get patted down or wanted before? No. Ever since then, obviously that's the new normal. You walk into the Staples Center or the Crypto Arena or whatever the heck it's called now, and you get patted down. And then you get metal detected, and then they search you, and they have you empty out your socks, they take off your belt, and do all this and do all that, and then they do the same thing at Disneyland. They check your bags, they check your little purses, they check your little ins and outs of your strollers and whatnot, looking for weapons and stuff. I get it. There's a lot of kooky people in the world. There's a lot of dumb crap that they do. I get it, but see, that's the new normal. The whole Disney vibe, the whole Disney negativity, the whole thing, it's just Disney has to finesse it a little bit. That's all it is. It's just Disney has to kind of brush up on the magic a little bit, polish up some of that pandemic dust off, get their cast members excited and happy to work, but also the company's going through a lot too as well too. We'll probably get into that maybe next week. But yeah, the company is going through a lot. There's a lot of changes internally within the company. There's a lot of structure, management changes. There's also a lot of stuff going on with the Disney Imagineers too that is getting a little ugly, which we'll have a lot more time to discuss next week, guys. But either way, so Disney, if you guys are listening, all we want is just our magic. I know I say that every single episode that I feel like the magic's coming back, and it comes back, but then for some reason it gets taken away every time I go to the park, just a little bit. Not all of it, but just a little bit. But, that little bit is something that they can work on. And, of course, in anybody, improvement is always possible. And with everything and anything. So, Debbie Diaz, thank you so much. Amanda, thank you for joining us, guys. Celeste, a guy and a girl, thank you so much for joining us, guys, on our live stream today in our podcast. If you guys are tuning in, guys, to our podcast and to our live stream, make sure you guys download us on your favorite podcast streaming platform. Will be this whole entire chat, this whole entire live stream will be available on your favorite podcast platform in about an hour or so after today, or maybe by tomorrow morning. Whichever one it is, doesn't matter. You still get to hear it either way. So thank you guys for joining us, and make sure to join us every single Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. for our Des Family Tea Talk time, guys. Alejandro Diaz from Mesa, Arizona. Thank you so much, bro. Look, no sunscreen, bro. We're all good. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us. Amanda, thank you so much. Debbie, thank you so much. Celeste and Javier, thank you so much, guys. And everybody else that's watching us tonight, thank you so much for joining us, guys. We really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. And we got a lot of cool stuff coming in store for you guys in the next few months for the Des Fam. We're going to be growing. We're going to be having some great stuff catching up, but we'll announce it as we go along and as we grow. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves and each other. I sound like Jerry Springer. But take care of yourselves, guys, and be the best people you possibly can be. From the DESFAM Tea Talk, I'm Dave, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Thank you for joining us today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more live streams and episodes from the DESFAM. And don't forget to hit the notification button. Thanks for watching.